I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die.
The 25-year-old says she was home alone in her Dorchester apartment folding clothes when she heard banging on the door.
I tried to look through the peephole, but it was blocked. So I opened the door and I saw 5 to 6 police officers. So I closed it again. I got scared and I locked it.
Moments later, she heard gunshots.
So there's these 3 holes here, and then there's these here.
I thought I heard about 4 or 5 shots.
Boston police officers fired several shots through the closed apartment door. The bullets went through the wall into her son's bedroom.
And right here, it hit the left window, and the window shattered. It broke.
And you said this is your son's room?
Yeah.
And how old is he?
He's 5. He would have been dead.
Todd McGee is a security expert.
Would there be any reason to shoot through the door?
There's no reason to arbitrarily shoot through a door, not knowing what's fully on the other side, like a 5-year-old or other occupants, does seem to some level of negligence. Law enforcement just doesn't show up at a residence and then start putting holes in the doors with bullets. That is absurd to me.
After the police shot through her door, they broke it down.
I ran into my room, and they pinned me down. They tased me. They said they was just doing a check, like a wellness check. I don't know for who, but I was alone. I wasn't no threat to them.
Somebody was tased there, and it's a 303.
The incident happened February 14th at about 10 p.m. The young woman says after police tased her, she was taken to the hospital.
If they were trying to bring her under arrest and there was a level of resistance, then using the taser would have been the right level of force, not firearms, not deploying lethal force. We need more information, Cheryl. I've never heard anything like this.
Boston police told the I-Team the shooting is under investigation and refused our request for the body camera video. The department provided an incident report that says the officers heard someone screaming and were met at the door by a female who had a knife. They say they told her to drop the knife. She did not. Officers then discharged their firearms, and the woman still refused to drop the knife. Officers used their taser. The report makes no mention of shooting through a closed door or breaking it down to get inside, nor does it list a knife as evidence.
Did you have any kind of weapon?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
You didn't have a gun? You didn't have a knife? Nothing at all?
Days after the shooting, detectives came back to the apartment to dig the bullets out of the wall.
The detective wanted to speak to me, but I wanted to speak to a lawyer first. Because they couldn't say anything. They just want to cover themselves. It was a very scary experience. I feel a little bit sad because what if my son was here?
And what if he had been home?
He would have been dead.